بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب زدني علما.
Okay, there is something called, there is one more question. There is something called split horizon rule. Split horizon rule actually is a loop prevention mechanism. So by default, in some of the old routing protocols like RIP version 2 and EAGRP protocols, so there is an option of split horizon. And this rule says that when I update, like generally what happens is, let's say if you're connecting through some kind of network like frame-layer network or any kind of DMVPN networks. So when you're sending an update, so by default, when the update is sent on this interface, the same update should not be sent back on the other interface. So which means the rule says simple. If I'm sending an update to you, that is from the router 1 to router 2, the same update is not supposed to come back on the same interface. So which means if I'm receiving an update on S0 by 0, I'm going to send that update back on S0 by 1 or any other interface, but not back on the same interface. So it's actually a loop prevention mechanism. So every routing protocol like RIP and EHRP do this. So it's a default behavior, and these protocols comes under distance vector category, whereas OSPF comes under link state category because it maintains the link state information behavior wise different. So basically these distance vector protocols are not used nowadays, but typically they have a split horizon rule to prevent the loops. So basically the options we have here is it prevents the switching loops. It's not switching loops exactly. It actually routing loops. So it's a routing loops in distance vector protocols. And how it will do that? It says that an update sent on one interface should not be received on the same interface. So these two options are not correct. You can see you can simply cut off because of the switching loops. And again, in link state protocols, OSPF, we don't have this rule. So basically it is a rule applicable only in distance vector protocols.